Hey guys, I'm back. Today is January 2nd, 2013, and just watched the video of what I posted yesterday for the new year. And it's always funny watching these videos like the next day because, like I've said before, is I don't script these, I just kind of talk and see what comes out. And I've been thinking all day, and ever since I actually posted that yesterday, watching it again, is that I didn't explain about the new year and the whole, or the new world, and December 21st, 2012. So I don't know how many people out there actually know or realize that it wasn't just the Mayans who said that date, December 21st, 2012. Obviously, they did say that date. I don't know if they ever really said it was going to be a doomsday like people made it out to be. But it actually was a 26,000 year cycle of the planets. And the Earth only comes into this one area every 26,000 years. And it's the galactic center of our universe. So we supposedly were crossing that exact point on December 21st, 2012. And that was what it was such a big deal, not because of the Mayans only. And the Mayans knew this. I'm sure they knew it, about the galactic center, because that's up with their whole calendar was off of, like the moon and stars and whatnot. So I like the Mayans. I think it's cool, but I don't think they really thought it was going to be a doomsday. But but I think they. So anyway, that was the whole thing with the new world. That's why it's a new world. It's because what we set into action right now will be what the 26,000 year cycle will end up being. It's all about setting it up for it to be. So, and now that 26,000 year cycle that just ended, December 21st, I guess, 2012, when it ended, and then the new one started. So now that's all over. So that's why, starting now, anything is possible. All right? So I just want to explain that. I always try to think of what else I want to talk about, too, like throughout the day. Since it's like 5:15 in Chicago, getting dark out there. But I've thought about de-stressing, clearing, decrees. I'm going to talk about this. So this is with all the stuff going on outside right now in the outer world. We're all one. We're all our own beings. We're a spirit. Our soul has always been with us. That's who we are. But we're a spirit living in this physical body, carbon-based body. But really, after you die, you're still alive, but it's just you're not in this body anymore. You're a spirit. There's spirits all around us, but that's a whole different subject that I'll talk about in the future, too. Watch Long Island Medium. If you've never seen it, it's a cool show. But I'll go into stuff like that as well. But that's in the future. Or now. We'll see. That's a whole different subject too. But okay. So, but anyway, there's so much craziness going on in the world, right? So, you have to come home. And maybe at home, maybe it's crazy there too, Kids, husbands, whatnot, wives, whatnot, every spouses, whoever you're with, roommates, whatnot. It just causes craziness. Right now I live alone, so it's nice because I get a lot of peace and quiet when I try to do my sort of own personal time, Maybe that's just me, but I like having my own personal space at times. Obviously I'm social, I'll go out there, talk with whoever, but I need my own personal space, my own personal time. And so some people meditate. For me, I can't meditate. Maybe I just need to do some training, but I can't sit there and silence my mind that well. My mind's just always going. I'm always looking down this way because that's where my screen is. I'm going to move it up here. But anyway, so maybe you can meditate, and that's a good thing because then you clear your mind that way. It's always good to just relax the mind. That's what I feel. At least that's how I find inner calmness. I don't need all the craziness. Uh, and that's something you could do, and maybe that works for you. You know, I've heard of some that they say like breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, and do that 100 times. Count it and quiet down your mind. You know, and some you could try that, and it might work for you, and it will be a relaxant. You do that like once a day, and it's like, all right, cool, maybe, who knows. Everyone's different. I'm just trying to throw out different ideas of what you could do to relax yourself and to have a more inner calmness in you instead of those anxieties, you know, because no one likes having anxiety. At least I wouldn't think so. But so that's one thing. So a lot of breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Do your meditation. You could go to the library, get some books, movies, or look it up on YouTube. And for sure, they probably have that. And another thing I wanted to talk about was some other, like, you could say different sentences, lines, phrases. I don't even know what you'd exactly call it. But that are supposedly clearing of the mind. All right, I'll start with the first one that I learned a couple years ago. It is called Ho'oponopono, and it's Hawaiian. I'm pretty almost positive, or at least somewhere South Pacific type of deal. And I got this from Joe Vitale. He was in The Secret, and he stuck out to me though from The Secret. So I used to watch a lot of his stuff and read it and whatnot, listen to tapes. And I think it was called the Awakening Course, and there's a whole disc on it, I feel. But it's simple. All it is you repeating when you're thinking about whatever's bothering you, or just whenever. You just go, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Alright? I just said it 3 times. You can say it as many times as you want. The more times you say it, usually, obviously, you stop thinking about the thing that's bothering you. So then it just kind of clears it out. I think that's like the biggest trick, is when you say things a certain amount of times, you stop thinking about the bad stuff and you get into the moment, at least for a little bit, and start thinking better. And if that comes back, say it again. You know, what else are you going to do? Get angry? People that know me know I don't get all feisty angry, usually. It's pretty rare. But I always try to do stuff like that. Another one that I'm going to talk about, it will be probably the last one I talk about, is something called the violet flame. All right? This is going into, I guess it could be physics and stuff to an extent, but it's spiritual, obviously. And what it is the violet is, you have that even on the chakras and stuff. Violet is the highest frequency transmuting energy, vibration, all right? So here's violet. Hopefully it's kind of dark out, so hopefully you'll see it. But this is an amethyst crystal, and it's violet. And it's all about transmuting negative energies into positive energies. I'll talk about crystals in a future video, but this is one of my favorite crystals I have. It's big, but and beautiful. But anyway, put it right here. So violet is the biggest, or the highest vibration frequency. So it transmutes everything. So in your head, I'm not sure who started this. It's all over the internet. You can look it up. All the stuff I'm talking about, just look it up. There's tons of videos on it on YouTube or websites or whatnot. But one is, you just say to yourself, I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And I just said that 3 times. I usually feel when I say that 9 times, it clears out my consciousness of the negative thoughts. You know, I mean, they can come back, but just say it again or try to calm yourself in some way. Breathing always is good. Taking deep breaths. It's always good to have a lot of natural air, I guess. I think that's something I need to work on more. And maybe if I perfected my breathing, maybe I would be better with my meditation. So, and but yeah. So that's where I'm going to leave you at. Just a little video about kind of clearing yourself and de-stressing. That's the word, I couldn't think of it. De-stressing yourself and keeping in that heart-centered mind of love. I always got to throw in the love. So there you go. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Go on YouTube, like my videos on there, write comments on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and spread the word. But thank you very much. Wishing you the best. Much love, light, happiness, and peace. All right, later.